Right, good morning everybody. We're at Coltishall. We're going to do a walk that I downloaded off the Walking World website. We've just arrived at Coltishall, but we couldn't actually park at the start of the walk, so we've parked up the road. So anyway, Coltishall, map downloaded from the Walking World website. It's a 2.8 mile walk, approximately. Here we go. Right, I'm looking on my phone and trying to find the first waypoint. We've got a nice little bridge to cross over here, which I assume, as it is, which is going over the rail line. I do know that we start the walk by going along the rail line. We brought everyone with us today. We've got Eddie, who's decided to have a call of nature. House is here in front of us, who finds it all highly amusing. We've got Sam, who's got a thick coat on for some reason. And Caitlin taking up the lead. Right, so we're not exactly sure where the start of the walk is, but we're going to walk down here in the hope that we find it down here. All I know at the moment is we're supposed to be walking along the rail line, so hopefully we'll find it down here. We're near the old station house, so we must be in the right direction. Anyway, we shall walk down here and see what is round the corner. Oh, this looks like it could be it. Yes, that is the start of the walk. This looks good. As I say, it is a working rail line, so you never know, we might have a train come by. We shall see what happens. Hopefully it won't scare the dogs too much if there is one. Hello! You can see it's a March day. The sun is out, still cold. So we're continuing along the rail line. Nothing much to report at the moment. Nice day, you can hear the birds singing in the background. And Paris appears to be taking the mickey a little bit, but we'll let her off. Sam's got left behind somewhere, see if we can see her. She's in the background, but she's catching up. I could do the gentlemanly thing and wait, but maybe not, we'll just carry on. She'll find us. Oops, I just got caught in a bramble. Nearly ripped my arm off, but I survived. Caitlin's running off because I think she's slightly camera shy. But we did get a smile there, so aren't we lucky? Nice looking garden over there. Well, that takes some looking after. Oh, that's a nice picture. That's a nice picture of Louis making a call of nature. So, now I'm going to walk under the bridge. I seem to be on my own at the minute. They all seem to have left me. Not sure where they are exactly. Oh, here they come. Listen to them birds in the background, they sound happy. This is Paris and Louis. Say hello, Paris. Yeah, that's all you're going to get from her. And here comes Caitlin with Eddie. Looking well happy to be on camera, and followed closely behind is Sam, who's smiling away there. So, all is looking good. So, Paris is going up on the bridge, so I'm going to hand the camera to her for a little while. Here you go.
What am I doing?
You look after it.
What do I do? Okay.
Are you filming it?
Okay, we're waddling. I'm coming. Whoa, stairs, fun. Hey, Caitlin! So, we're waddling up some stairs. Time of my life. Loving this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Here's Caitlin looking absolutely amazed to be alive.
Got dog hair on me.
Love that.
Hopefully you can see by the phone here what we're trying to do. You can see the little red triangle which marks where we are. So, as I say, that is the Ordnance Survey map. I'm not really sure what Paris is doing here, but seems to be her keep fit routine, I do believe. But why she's carrying a brick and where she got it from, I do not know. But that's a very weird thing to do. Looks quite nice to the left here. Nice little lake. Let's have a look at that. It's quite pretty. Not sure whereabouts we are at the moment, but that is quite nice. And here we go, over the bridge. So it definitely is a bridge going over the road. So, over the bridge we go. Looks like just a small road into a farm. Horses in the field. Looking very peaceful and relaxed. Lovely. The girls seem to have lagged behind somewhat, I think, taking a couple of selfies, as you do. But they're catching up now. I think they've realised I'm filming, so they've slowed down a bit. Where were you, ladies? What were you doing? Not sure if this will come out, but this is what they've been up to, taking lovely selfies. Ooh. Did you enjoy that, Paris? Anyway, onward and upward, carrying on. Just noticing that they seem to have cut down a lot of the hedging here. Not sure why, but in a way it's quite nice that they have, that you can see all around. But I'm sure there's a reason for doing it. At least they've left it all over there, which I assume is good for the wildlife. But not sure why, but on both sides. Actually, I suppose it makes sense if it's in the way of the trains coming through, but not really sure, because it doesn't make sense why they've cut it down on this side. But don't know, it doesn't look like they've cut everything down, but they've certainly cut quite a bit down. Some of it seems to have been taken away and some of it seems to have been left. I'm sure some of you out there will know why they've done that, but I don't. I must say, it's quite nice that you can see all around you, so as far as I'm concerned it's not too bad. I just hope they've done it for the right reasons. So we're coming to the end of our rail, or walk along the rail line. I know we go over to the left somewhere, not quite there yet. We're coming to a little place called Little Hautbois. I don't know how to say it. Hautbois. Hautbois is how I would say it, but I'm sure that's probably wrong. And we'll try and find that out when we get back. I may have it right, I may not. But anyway, we're coming up there shortly. And I know at that point we'll move away from the rail track. Bit of a shame we didn't see a train, but never mind. It's been very pleasant so far. Once again, to the left you can see they've chopped down all the bushes. I've been very reckless with it. Just looks like it's all been hacked down. As I say, I'm sure there's good reason for it. Alright, so we're coming to waypoint 2 on our walk. I don't know if you can see on the picture there, but it looks like some steps, which we should see to our left shortly. You can see a bridge ahead. I don't know if it's near there or before it, but according to the map we are close. Those of you that like butterflies, there's quite a few butterflies along this walk that I've seen. Quite interestingly, I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera, but there's a very bright yellow one flying around to our right. Not seen one quite that bright before. Like I say, there is quite a few butterflies along here that seem to follow you along as you're walking along. Lovely. Paris is being a menace. Not really sure what she's up to, but she's decided to go for a little adventure in the trees. See if we can see her. What's she up to? Look at her, look. She didn't mind going up there, but now she's scared coming down. Yeah, just run down. Here she goes. Yay! Lovely, lovely. This is the steps on the left, as you can see it. So we shall go up the steps. Up we go. So we're up the steps. It says to walk to the right and then turn left, which I'm assuming is down the road just over there. So Paris, I need to cross the road here and I think go down. There's that Paris is taking photos of a lovely daffodil she's found there. That's quite nice. They call that the lonely daffodil. Oh, there's our yellow butterfly again. He's very yellow. Right, so we're going to cross the road here and carry on walking down this lane here. So you're looking for one of those wooden signposts, yeah? That should sign off to the left and we walk along a field. What you found?
One of those hens has got out.
I'm just finding these turkeys down here. Gobble gobble. So there's some canoeing going on to the left of us. I think there's a lot of activities like that going on around here. But we're going to continue here, going over a little bridge. Actually, if I remember, instructions earlier did tell us to go over a bridge. Over the river. So here we are. Here's the river. Lovely little area. Quite a nice walk so far, isn't it, peoples? Yes, it is. Right, so we're looking for this finger post sign. No, it's not that. We're not going that way. We're going this way, left. I reckon it's got to be here. Is there a post? Yeah, there is a post, but it's sort of buried in the... Obviously was a post there at one time. So have a quick look at the picture. Oops. Certainly according to the map, we're in exactly the right point. Just gonna have a look at the picture. Does that look like that? Would you say?
Yeah.
I think it's that, isn't it?
Yeah,
so we're fairly confident that we need to walk along here. Certainly smells country here, doesn't it? It's a good job we haven't got smell-o-vision. Why? No, with you in my video, that'll be amazing.
No, it really won't.
It will. I think everyone will come to YouTube to see this vlog just to see Paris.
I'll get my friends to, yeah.
Right, so off we go. So, sound like, alright. Come on then, ladies, who you want to say a shout out to?
Paris will shout out her friends.
No, you have to do.
Soul that died in this video today.
Who are you giving a shout out to?
My soul that died in
Get
this
on
video.
the video. Who?
My soul that died in this video.
Your soul? Oh, really? And Caitlin? Can't go on the video. Where is she? Are you on it? Oh, there she is. Who are you going to give a shout out to?
Tyler, because he said your videos are wholesome.
Oh, my videos are wholesome. What do we think about that? Way to go, Tyler. Way to go. Oh, did you hear that in the background? I just heard the train. We missed it. How disappointing. At least we can say we heard it. Don't know if we'll get to see it. Keep an eye out to the left side. We might see the train.
Too bad.
So we're continuing to walk along the field at the moment. We're not quite halfway round the walk yet, but we're getting to approximately halfway around the walk. And when we get to somewhere we think is getting on for halfway, we're going to stop and have a little picnic. The girls are lagging behind a bit at the moment. But I'm sure they'll catch us up soon. Dogs certainly seem to be enjoying it. Running on and then coming back. Just trying to keep them off the field. But they seem to be doing that anyway. They certainly look quite happy. So that's good. So, thought we were going to go round to the right, but it doesn't look like we are. So we go over here. Ow. Come on down for the prickly bushes. Oh. You can either go over the stile or you can come through the gap in the fence that I didn't notice. Go on then, there we go. Why? I saw the dog. I thought the dog had gone under the fence, but he went over I climbed over the stile and there's a huge gap in the fence.
Get Paris to do it.
Paris, you going over the stile? Go on! I'm the only one that went over it. Well done, here she goes. Yay! So it is always quite good when the walk is signposted, which it is. So at least we know we're going in the right direction. Now then, we have another stile here. Now, is this one we have to climb over, or is there a gap in the fence? It looks like there's a stile and a gap. Hello, Eddie. Eddie. Hey. Ignore me then. Hello. How you doing, boy? Alright, so this looks like a stile that we do have to climb over. There's no gap. So Caitlin's first to get over. Sam lifting the dogs over. Now it's my turn. Seems to have a lone sheep. Looks like an old boy. Hello, Mr. Sheep.
Why is he so chill?
Look at the picture I just got, Paris. Look at his eyes.
Let's have a look at your picture.
This is a bit disturbing.
What is she doing with that dog? He's not a baby, you know. Lovely. So, over the stile we go. Oh. Right, so the instructions aren't very clear, so we think we're going to make our own way for the rest of the walk. Because it seems like there's lots of twists and turns and all sorts of things, and it doesn't actually tell you where to go from here. So we're not very impressed with the instructions on the walk. Because it just shows you the direct line of sight to the next waypoint, but there's all sorts of twists and turns and lots of different paths, so we're just making our own way round, and if we get lost we should just use satellite navigation to make our way back. But we've decided to carry on one of the county council footpaths, which we think will take us back more or less in the direction we want to be going. Not sure what Paris is doing actually. I think she's doing the stick experiment, hunting for water. Any luck? You're not walking in a straight line. Oh, you got your eyes shut? Oh, you meant to have your eyes shut. Very strange. Anyway, you carry on. Oh, mind the fence. It's probably a good idea that she's got the fences there to keep her on track. If not, she could end up anywhere. Anyway, we'll leave her to get on with that. So these are the signs we're following at the current time. Norfolk County Council footpath, public footpath. We'll just see where it takes us. Now then, we've got two choices. We could go across the safe way, across the bridge, or we could go the more dramatic way across the stream. And I think I'm going to take the more dramatic way across the stream. So downwards we go. Not sure this is a great idea, but it's only a very tiny stream, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. And cross this sleeper here. Ooh, that's a bit gungy. I was nearly in the drink. Oop. Carefully does it. Over the other side and upwards. So here we are. Made it. Not sure where the girls are gone. They seem to be going on their own route. What are you two up to?
Hey, come on, mate.
What are they doing?
That big log.
That's miles away.
Yeah, she's right.
Not sure if you can see them in the background there, but they decided to go up the stream and cross over on a log. Did make it.
No.
Quite a way up the stream, but hopefully they'll come down the other side and try and find us, then we can carry on the walk. There they come back from their little adventure. Come on you two, walk towards us. Which way are you going? You're going to go and try and walk that way? Alright, go on then.
That's someone's garden.
Just don't go in anyone's garden.
That is someone's garden.
I'll be alright, come Going to carry on up here. Hopefully they'll come out near us somewhere.
This way, come round this way, Caitlin. The way you come, Caitlin.
Oh, okay.
Where the dog is. You're going to find a way through that way. Just sweep you through the hobbit. Hey, you guys come this way. See your way round.
Well, that was a bit of an adventure.
We nearly fell over like 500 times.
I did fall over like 5.
No, there's a
I've got
little...
some nice roses on there, the dogs.
There was a little log right underneath the big log she was on, and I was literally just hanging on like a koala. It was really funny.
I feel sick.
Yeah, me too.
Want a drink?
I was
Yeah,
sick.
can I have my big one as well?
Yeah.
I have sick and I need a pee. And
Right, so not sure where we are now, but we're going in the general direction of where we started the walk. So, while there's a path to follow that seems to be going in the right direction, we shall continue. It's all an adventure. Right, so we're actually coming out near the church now. Not sure if the walk is signposted here, or a walk, but we'll see where we can go from here. We're not 100% sure we can walk along here, but we're 99.9% sure, and it is a path, and there is benches, so we should be okay. So onward and upward, inward and outward. So we're not really sure where we're getting now, but I think what we're going to do is navigate back to the road and then find our way back walking along the roads. Hello, Paris. And a little track up here. It isn't, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, Paris. They wouldn't have fences like this here if it was someone's garden. Come on! So the girls were concerned because they thought it was a... we were walking into someone's garden, but we're alright. I'm sure I came down here with Tony, I'm sure of it. In fact, I did, I know I did. Right, so I'm struggling to find my way back using the Ordnance Survey map, so because we're near the road now, we're going to finish the walk by navigating using my Tom-Time map. So we're going to navigate through the road, and I believe we've got 3/4 of a mile to go. So that's not too bad. At least we know every step we take we are going in a direction that will take us back to the car.
Go left on the roundabout, first exit, B1150, B1354, Norwich Road.
There you have it. So what I do need to learn is how to better navigate using the Ordnance Survey map. There's lots of different tracks and symbols, not really sure what they all need, so there's no direct route through to back to the car, so I wasn't really sure where we can and can't walk. So it's a little bit unfortunate that the instructions for the walk weren't very good. They certainly were for 3/4 of the walk, but towards the end they failed somewhat. But anyway, we've had a good walk, we've enjoyed it, and as I say, I'll learn my lesson and make sure I make more note of the Ordnance Survey app to try and navigate to see what paths we can and can't walk on. Sam's going to walk back, and we're going to stop here and have a drink while she goes and gets the car, which is quite handy, so I'm not going to argue with that. So I should go and get myself a pint while she walks back and gets the car. So here we are leaving the pub. Didn't have a drink after all. Everyone decided we wouldn't have a drink, we'd do the right thing and make our way back. So I think we're now coming up to where we started the walk. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it is where this bridge is. I'm sure that's where we started. We'll have a look when we get there. It's not ringing any bells at the moment, so it might not be here, it might be further up here. We certainly drove past here earlier, so I remember going past the sausage manufacturers. But no, this isn't where we started the walk actually, so it must be further round. So I think we need to go up and round the bend. So we go crossing over this little footbridge. It's quite nice. Funny you didn't really notice it from the road. It certainly looks very nice. And the river, the trees hanging over, very pretty. Yeah, but continuing we are. So most of you will be aware of this Coltishall roundabout here. I think most of us have driven up here. Very busy piece of road, a roundabout. I wonder if I should give a shout out at Tony's. I know he's not far away. I wonder if you can hear me, Tony. I'll shout out really loud. Here we go. Ready? Hello, Tony! Can you hear me? I'm sure you can't hear me. There's lots of people that obviously can hear me. And there you go. Right, so not far to go now. I keep telling myself that. Even though it's a little way to go yet, I believe. So we're continuing along the road up here. Not sure how far it is, but it certainly must be less than a quarter of a mile. This is where we started the walk. So, we walk just up here and round the corner. We should see our car. Hope you enjoyed this one. You never know what's going to happen. It's a little bit unfortunate that the instructions weren't brilliant, but we've had a good walk. We'll see what we can do with this video. And until the next time, I'll say bye-bye. See you soon. Can you see the car yet, Paris? And there it is. There's the car. There's certainly some relieved faces to see it. Even the dogs, I'm sure, are pleased to be back.